How are you, everybody? There's an issue that I want to address about your son or your daughter carrying the name of his father. And I think it's an important issue. I've tried to ignore it, but I need to address it. So I remember when I was going to Form 1 in Anyuki High School, I had written the name of my mother as my third name kwa saduku. I remember it was saduku ya green. And I didn't Henry Waweru and my mother's name. My mother said I should delete it. So nikafuta kwa saduku. So I grew up with a single mother. And I remember that kwa shule, many of my schoolmates had fathers, or they were using that name. And there was something I could feel I'm missing something. Then kwa plot yetu, we never had a single mother. All the families had fathers. And so this is what happened. As I grew up, there was this man ambaye alikuwa anatoka Nairobi, Edmonth, akikuja, kwa lazima kupikwa chapati. Sasa tuko kwa plot. Let me tell you the truth. As I grew up, I could sense something is wrong. And these children were happy. Na siku hizo mko kwa plot hawagapatia chapati. Now, people can argue. You know, most of these people were arguing about a child should not carry the father's name and all that. Most of you are brought with fathers. You don't know that comparison that you don't have a father, how a child feels. Kwa darasa yote, people are talking about their fathers. Your son is just there or your daughter is just there. Or fathers are buying presents for their children. And your son or your daughter is there. He or she doesn't have any gift to show. When others are talking about their fathers, your child just is silent. Let me tell you the truth from a personal experience. That child grows with a lot of inferiority complex. The child grows with a lot of low self-esteem. And that child grows with lack of self-worth. Now this is my point. Very important point. And please go and read Genesis chapter 5 from verse 1. It talks about that God created Adam in his own image. So Adam carried the image of God. That is Genesis 5 from verse 1. When Adam had a son by the name Seth, the Bible says, and Seth had the image of Adam. Listen to this. Adam had the image of God, but Seth never had the image of God. Seth was born with the image of his father. What does that mean? It means it is Adam who imprinted, who created the image of God in his son. The work of a father is to give the son or the daughter identity, image. Adam was like God, but his sons were like Adam. Because it is you as a parent, as a father, to give identity, to reveal what is right and what is wrong. Your children will grow up in your likeness. Now, we need to pause and ask ourselves, tungetaka watoto wetu wawe kama sisi, because we are going to produce our likeness in our children. And what if there's no father to give the identity to the son or to the daughter? So you can do all the arguments you want, but look at scientific statistics. Look at them. There are so many. You just Google them. But they say 85% of children who grow up without fathers, they grow up with disorders, personality disorders. Some are likely to commit suicide. Many are likely to be imprisoned. It is there. The statistics are there. Compared to families where there was a father and a mother. Now, this is my point. A child is just a victim. Every child wanted a father and a mother. Actually, just a victim. It is important to you as a mother to give your child the father's name. where possible, if possible. If it is not possible, introduce your son or your daughter to a father figure. That father figure can be a pastor, a counselor, a teacher, an uncle. That father figure can be someone who is respectable, someone who won't take advantage of your child. Let the child be introduced to father figures, to authority figures. A child who grew up with an authority figure, that child knows how to submit under authority. The rebellion we see in our children, the lack of submission to governing authorities, to school authorities, to parental authorities, it goes back to childhood. Huyo mtoto, did he stay under authority? There's a grandfather somewhere. There's an uncle somewhere. In our kasha, in our tribe, kuna fafamukuru, kuna who uncle, I don't have a word for it. Like, but a child need to have a father figure, an authority person, so this child can know how to submit under authority. Look at the statistics. They show that children who grow up without fathers are likely to do drugs. But I want to say something here that is very, very important. Having a father is not enough, or having an authority person is not enough, or even carrying the name is not enough. That father must be present. And to every father listening to me, your presence in the life of your child is very important. Don't be an absent father. Your presence have what we call natural authority. Mimi nilikuwa naona watoto wangu when they were growing up, their mother could say so many things. Now, they don't even care. But I could just say only one word and I could put all of them in line. Because women have what we call natural authority. We don't force it. It is natural to us. The presence of our fathers kwa nyumba inafanya mtoto atoe the line. Hata tujasema kitu. Because women, we have that natural authority. But our problem is we abuse it. We fight our children, we are angry and all that. So if you are a father, it is not enough for your child to carry your name. You should also be present. Speak to them. Declare great things to your son and to your daughter. Be present in all that they do. And in the future, you shall thank God that you did it. I want to say this. The presence of a father in the life of a child is very important. If the father is dead or there is divorce or whatever happened between the parents, let the child be introduced to a father figure, an authority person. I have seen it work. I saw this lady who brought the son to me and he said they want me to be, the lady said that he wants me to be the guardian. So alipokuwa natoka shule anapitia kwangu, namuombea, naongea na yeye, aniletea results zake. Remember, I wasn't doing anything, just talking to the son. Their son ended up in the university. And I could tell the son, this is wrong and this is wrong. I could ask hard questions. And the child alimalizia vizuri. So at the end of the day, my point is very simple. To introduce your children to father figures, to authority figures. That gap of the lack of a father, itakuletea shida in the future. So make sure you do it. If you are bitter about what happened, mothers should overcome that bitterness. Your child is a victim. Your child is innocent. Try to overcome that bitterness. Don't say men are evil and men are all that. And you're talking to your son who is also a man. You will end up becoming evil. Iko mlikosana na mzee ama na whoever, please overcome it. There are good men outside there. And introducing your son to a good man, it will bring a great change. Even if it's a grandfather, introduce your son to a father figure. You're going to thank me later. So asanteni sana. Yeah, enough for today.